What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today we got the Galaxy Z Fold 3 on deck, and we're going to talk about something near and dear to everyone that owns cellular devices, and that's battery life, guys. Now, me myself, I haven't done an official battery test or battery drain test, but I know that this device is on the charger for me to a point where it's becoming inconvenient. So I'm noticing that how much that I'm charging this device now, and I'm noticing that it could be a problem for you guys. Me myself, I don't set my device up for battery life. I want to use the device at top level, all brightness, everything turned on. You know, it's an expensive device. I don't want nothing turned down. I want everything all the way up. So of course it's going to cost me battery life, but I'm here today to show y'all some tips and tricks on how to, just get the best performance out of the battery life in case you're leaving out, in case you won't be near a charger and you need your battery to kind of stand up a little bit for you while you out there, possibly in the streets or at work, and you can't charge like you would like to. So let's just go over some tips and tricks. Okay guys, so when it comes to battery life, the first thing, original OG trick when it comes to battery life, a lot of people know about in the tech scene, right, is, and I'm not saying I got it on this device, but your wallpaper, a black wallpaper, is a good way for the phone to use less battery life for the display, like mostly black wallpaper, because the black wallpapers don't drain the device like a colorful wallpaper does. So that's one tip on how you could, possibly improve your battery life. Use a darker wallpaper. And we're gonna just go get into settings, guys, and some things and settings that you could cut on to enhance your battery life. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go to settings, and we just gonna go through a couple things. And I'm gonna first start off with display, guys. So we under the display setting, guys, and as you can see, I got my brightness turned all the way up with no adaptive brightness on. Now, you can cut your adaptive brightness on, guys, and the screen will adjust to certain situations. The lower the brightness is, the more battery that you're gonna get out of your device. So in situations where you don't need a bright display, the device will turn it down. In situations where you need a bright display, like when you're outside and the sun is out, it's gonna turn it up. So that could help, your battery life, instead of having it turned all the way up like I do all the time. But I'm not looking for battery life, so I'm gonna cut the adaptive brightness off. I don't want it adjusting. I just want my screen turned up. But that is another way to, enhance your battery life. Also, let's go to motion smoothness, guys. Now, motion smoothness has to do with that 120. This device has 120 hertz display. So when it's the 120 hertz display is on, things move smoother and faster on the display, but it wears on the battery, guys. This is just one of the drawbacks of having, one of these feature packed devices. The features draw on the battery. So, it's on the adaptive, so it will get smoother. Like the display will adjust in certain situations, but still running that 120 hertz display, will run down your battery. So they got an option, it's up to you guys, but they got an option, standard, get longer battery life with a 60 hertz screen, refresh rate. So you won't be scrolling as smooth and as fast. It won't be, your scrolling won't be as smooth and as fast on standard, but it will get you a little more battery life, guys. And I would say this, like, if you ever owned the iPhone is a 60 hertz display. So, it's not, it's definitely a difference there, but you might not, it might not be that bad to you. You may be in a situation where you want to save the battery life and put it on standard. It's up to you. Like I said, I'm not chasing battery life, but that's definitely a way that you can elongate your battery life. Put it in standard instead of that adaptive 120 hertz refresh rate. Get 60 hertz, and it's going to kind of like, the screen, the scrolling, things of that nature, is going to slow down. Gaming might slow down. It won't look as smooth, but you'll get better battery life. It's kind of like back in the day when we used to go into developer options and speed up the animations or slow down the animations, and the phone look faster. But all right, so moving on. Well, not moving on. Let's go back. Now, dark mode, guys. The screen has to use less pixels in dark mode. So when you put your device in dark mode all the time, that's a way to save battery life, guys, because without, the screen is basically kind of like almost off when it comes to these black pixels. So the more just like the black background, it's easier and it draws less on the battery when the screen is black, guys. So I mean, that could be a trick. If you got your phone in light mode, you can put it in dark mode, and that will help the battery life somewhat, guys. Now, I'm not gonna say it's gonna make the biggest difference on earth, but all these things will add up. So okay, so we got the light mode, you can put it in dark mode. Mine's in dark mode. I love the way dark mode look. I love that these black AMOLED screens and just how the blacks look so black. So I'm in dark mode because I just like dark mode. But if you're in light mode, you can switch to dark mode, and it can, that and a couple other things, it could add up to helping you with your battery life. So, okay, we went over that. Let's go over, let's go over a couple other things, guys. Like I said, your wallpaper, if you could get a black wallpaper, that's definitely a way to, especially if you got your phone not in dark mode, a black wallpaper is a good way to, it helps with the battery life also, guys. So these are just a couple tips and tricks, to get by with your battery life, guys. Now let's go to the battery. We're gonna go down to settings. We're gonna go down to battery and device care. Let's click on the battery. My battery charged up. I just charged it. You can also do different things, guys, with power saving mode. Like let's say you're gonna be out. You're not gonna be using your phone really, and you know what I mean. But you want your phone to have some good standby time, things of that nature. You're only gonna be doing simple things on your phone, and you're not gonna have a charger for a couple hours or a place to charge. You don't have a power bank on you. We got power saving mode, guys. So with this power saving mode on this device, you can adjust it. So you could turn off the always on display. When it's in power mode, these are the things that the phone is going to do to help you save battery. Like I said, if you're in a situation where you're not going to be around a power bank or a source to charge your phone, you might want to put your phone in power mode, because you don't want to be in them situations when you're in the streets and your phone actually dies on you. That's the worst. But you got the options where you can turn off always on display, limit CPU speeds by 70%, decrease brightness by 10%. And these are optional. You can adjust the power mode seeing fit. And then also it's going to change that 120 hertz refresh rate back down to 60 hertz. Background network usage syncing and location checking will be limited, guys, because that's a big thing. Your network draws on your battery, guys. Your network draws heavily on your battery. So sometimes when you're somewhere and you notice that your phone doesn't have a good signal, that's really drawing on the battery, because your phone is constantly fighting and looking for that signal, and it's really drawing on your battery life, guys. So you got another option down here, limit apps and home screen. For maximum power saving, allow only selected apps, limit all background activity, turn off edge panels, and change to dark theme. Like I said, that dark theme, guys, that's a way to save battery. But these are just some tips and tricks and some advice on the battery with the Z Fold 3 if you want to get that optimal battery life, guys. Like if you're in a situation and you need to get optimal battery life, and okay, I got 50%, I'm gonna be out the house for a couple hours, you know what I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna get a charger, let me just start shutting the phone, let me put the phone in power saving mode or shut the phone down a little bit, so I know that I can have battery in case I need to make an emergency phone call or whatever I need to do while I'm out, or while I can't charge my phone, make sure it doesn't die on me. But yeah, man, if you like the tips and tricks, man, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy BG Tech Life. You can follow me on BG_Tech Life on Twitter and BG_Tech Life on Instagram. It's your man BG Tech Life. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.